whatoplay presents the top 15 PC fighting games of all time. The play score is an average of gamer and critic ratings. When a game only reaches the minimum requirement of critic or gamer reviews, it receives a provisional play score. Opening at number 15 is Injustice Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition. When Injustice released in 2013, we thought there was nothing that's gonna be more exciting than seeing our favorite heroes and villains in the DC universe duke it out in one stage. Well, at least until this Ultimate Edition. And with this edition, NetherRealm Studios delivered the complete Injustice experience. All of the DLC content came together, from over 40 signature skins to names like Lobo, Batgirl, Martian Manhunter, and even Mortal Kombat Scorpion. But aside from all the downloadable stuff that could be bought before its release, the Ultimate Edition's appeal mostly came from the new challenges and Star Labs missions that gave even old players fresh content to dive into. It has a play score of an 8.09. At number 14 is Soulcalibur VI. Bandai Namco resurrects their weapon-based fighting series. And as a reboot title, Soulcalibur VI introduces plenty of changes to its mechanics that make it a more competitive, yet still accessible to new players. It is a series known for its cameos, like Ezio Auditore from Assassin's Creed 2 in Soulcalibur V. 6 gave the same to honor CD Projekt Red's respected Witcher, Geralt of Rivia, whose style that you could use in the crazily detailed character creator. But where Soulcalibur VI truly shines is in their single-player campaign. Set in the 16th century, get hours of entertainment with its twofold package of Soul Chronicle and Libra of Soul. The game has a play score of 8.14. At number 13 is Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. One of the most popular crossover series ever hit its peak on the PC with this updated, standalone, and all-around better version of the Fate of Two Worlds. Ultimate adds 12 new playable characters to the Fate of Two Worlds base 36 characters. These would include Ghost Rider, Hawkeye, Strider, Firebrand, and so much more. And with these, the subsequent DLC characters, the Ultimate was praised for the expanded character roster. And on top of that, it also solved many of Fate's online issues and enhanced visuals for a fresh and new fighting experience. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite didn't quite hit that mark, but at least we'll always have this one. It receives a play score of an 8.17. Number 12 is Melty Blood Actress Again Current Code. This next game isn't just a visionary in terms of name creation. Melty Blood Actress is also one of the first to marry the unlike genres of visual novel and fighting games. Waiting 15 years for a Western release, this has been the fulfillment of many fans' dreams. It features the same characters of Type Moon's adult-oriented visual novel, Tsukihime, albeit in a more wholesome manner at least. The story doesn't really matter all that much, as the game is commended mostly for its compelling, fast-paced fighting, and diverse roster of 31 characters, which also includes the exclusives from the original PS2 version. It has a play score of an 8.18. Number 11 is Tekken 7. This entry took the world by storm when it released in 2017. It's been the talk of the talk in fighting game communities and a constant highlight stage for EVO. Step in the 7th King of the Iron Fist tournament and witness the end of the Mishima feud. Tekken 7 isn't the most innovative title, but it's elevated by bringing out the core of the series in terms of accessibility and highly entertaining fighting. Experiment with its 39 playable characters and more, and experience the better combat with new features, rage art, and power crushes. It has a play score of 8.21. Number 10 is Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2. The underdog has overtaken a mainstream favorite. Arc System Works' fighting game seems to have outgrown its cult classic origins in this update to their sequel follow-up. Arc System's signature flair for fluid combat and cinematic animations are still on full display here. especially with their decidedly unique and exaggerated cast of characters fighting for everything in its 2.5D stage. But aside from its already wonderful visuals, Guilty Gear also gained its reputation for its deep and complex fighting mechanics. Although fights might be a little hard to find, this underground favorite is still a favorite, with a play score of 8.23. Number 9 is Rivals of Aether. Fire, water, earth, and air collide in this elemental fighting game from indie developer Dan Furness. This game is built on the base concepts of Super Smash Bros., and it gives PC fans the opportunity to take on that brand of fun, with an elemental 1v1 twist. Set in a world where elements are at war, take your pick from their array of champions and manipulate the four to score the victory in their various game modes. Rivals of Aether fleshes out Nintendo's party fighting game, and improving with advanced mechanics of dodge rolls, parries, and even more. It has a play score of 8.31. At number 8 is Nidhogg. In Meshoff's quirky fighting game, simplicity is sophistication. And unlike all the other melee body-to-body combat of the others in this list, Nidhogg lets you fight to the death medieval style. Channel out all your riposts and thrusts and other acrobatics for all the frenetic fencing that you'll be taking part in. And despite its simplicity, its retro pixel art style serves Nidhogg well, allowing for its fluid, fast-paced jousting. For fighting without time limits and all the joys of disarms, sword stealing, and stabbing, it has a play score of 8.33. Number 7 is BlazBlue Chrono Phantasma Extend. Arc System Works' third installment in what is considered as the spiritual successor to their Guilty Gear series. And as usual, the Wheel of Fate continues to turn in this extended Chrono Phantasma version. So there is a fresh wave of new faces like Lambda 11 and Celica A Mercury. And that is for a total of over 28 playable heroes, each with their own set of movesets. Extend also introduces the overdrive mechanics, which spices up the fighting game experience along with their additional story mode called Remix Heart. There might have been some issues with the PC port, but it has all the deep fighting fun as the console versions, with a play score of 8.33. Number 6 is Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 Full Burst. After all these years, Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 remains at the peak of the whole Naruto Shippuden fighting series. In its time, this particularly entry featured one of the most extensive character rosters. Play as your favorite ninjas and navigate their story mode that pits you against the Uchiha clan. This entry marked the return of Storm 2's epic boss battles. But Full Burst comes with even more exciting additions like added cinematics, costumes, and characters, and even chapters. Extending its appeal to even non-fans of the anime, it has a play score of 8.34. Number 5 is Under Night In-Birth XC Late. Another Arc System Works entry, and definitely not the last. Under Night In-Birth, much like the Melty Blood actress, combines visual novel storytelling and fighting. Its fighting style shares the same 4-button style gameplay like any other Arc System Works title. But what lures you in is their flair for dramatic anime tropes spread across the mystery of the Hollow Knight. Some of its lineup of 20 characters won't be strangers to anyone who picked up the BlazBlue cross-tag battle. Although it assumes a bit of familiarity with its lack of tutorials, it's a budget treat for anyone looking for a fast-paced fighter on their PCs. It has a play score of an 8.36. Number 4 is Lethal League. It is a game that deserves an award in its originality. Lethal League is bound to be one of the most unique fighting games you'll ever come across. In this competitive projectile fighter, you step into whatever arena of your choosing and bring out your bats for a battle of a lifetime. And if hitting a ball sounds easy enough, each successive strike means it adds more power and velocity. So a few hits and you're out. Lethal League maintains its funky aesthetic in its roster, packed with eager batters, and crazed and caned Candyman. Built on its solid premise, it's a total home run with a play score of 8.40. Number 3 is Dragon Ball FighterZ. One of Arc System Works' latest games generated a ton of hype, and thank God it delivered. Dragon Ball is a series that's known for their dynamic cartoon fighting, and Arc System style melds well with the spirit of the original anime. There's so much respect given to the source material, and it's made obvious by the careful rendition to each of the game's 24 characters. Recreate Goku's epic fight scene with Frieza, or try out unlikely combinations of the icons you grew up with in their tag team engagements. FighterZ is an intersection of depth, nostalgia, and accessibility, and it has a play score of 8.41. Second place is Ultra Street Fighter IV. While Street Fighter IV was good enough, this Ultra version is a welcome upgrade packed with new characters, features, and everything nice. Ultra just doesn't want to welcome a host of new improvements. It also ushered the arrival of Rolento, Elena, and Decapre, making it an entry that's both new and familiar. Get to choose fighter editions for each match and make use of both your Ultra combos with the new Ultra Combo Double. It may have had to overcome a few glitches and bugs here and there, but it's become one of the best fighting games of the generation, and it just keeps getting better. It has a play score of 8.44. And the best PC fighting game is none other than Skullgirls, the unexpected winner in the PC's fight for the better fighting game. It might not be the most established or well-known fighter, but Skullgirls definitely has the quality to back it up. Combining anime, steampunk, and art deco into one, it's also a game that's really easy on the eyes. Their 8 characters may not be much, but the creativity and detail poured into their styles and movesets drives home the quality of the entire package. And aside from its surface level observation, Skullgirls also boasts punishing AI, accurate hitboxes, and a competitive online community, all of which are must-haves for fans of the fighting genre. Skullgirls has earned its spot in the best of the best, with a play score of 8.62.